So I'd like to talk a little bit about who you truly are, and also about love and why, in the end, love is not actually something that you find one day. It's not something that someone else gives to you. It's not something that can be taken away from you. Love is actually another name for who you truly are. Unconditional love, the kind of love that you've always been longing for. How actually it's more present, more intimate, closer than you've ever thought, than you've ever imagined. So this is a lovely metaphor for who you truly are. I like to sometimes find really simple metaphors for this sometimes very complicated teaching of non-duality. Who you truly are is very much like this screen, this television screen, which now I think is showing Cinderella, one of my favorite Disney movies. Who you truly are is very much like this screen, and just as in the same way that on this screen there's constant movement, the shapes, colors are always moving, the scenery is always changing, the drama is always playing itself out, the drama of time and space. Just like within you, there's this constant movement of thoughts and sensations and feelings, always coming and going. The most intense feelings come and go. The most intense joy, as well as the most intense pain. The most intense bliss comes and goes, as well as the most intense sorrow comes and goes. So just like this movie screen, the one thing that doesn't come and go in the midst of all of that change, all of that movement, all of that drama, is who you truly are, which is the screen itself. The screen, call it presence, call it awareness, call it being, call it who you truly are. The one thing that never changes is the screen. And you could say, on another level, that the screen is non-resistant. The screen doesn't mind what appears on the screen. So right now it's showing Cinderella with all this color and light. But what can also appear on this screen is scenes of pain, scenes of tragedy, scenes of comedy. News programs can appear on this screen. War documentaries, war movies can appear on this screen. The screen itself, and I want you to really understand this, the screen itself doesn't mind. The screen itself stays present throughout all of that drama, all of those changes. The screen itself, you could say, allows or accepts or embraces whatever appears on the screen. So this is a wonderful metaphor for who you truly are, and we could call it love. So what I would say is that love is not a feeling, you see. Often when we talk about love, we're talking about a nice, warm, happy, gooey feeling that tends to come and go. Even the loveliest, gooeyest, warmest, most positive feeling is part of this world of impermanence, and it comes and it stays for a while and it goes. But if we're talking about true love, if we're talking about unconditional love, the kind of love that you've always longed for, we're talking about the kind of love that never comes or goes. We're not talking about a feeling, because feelings come and go. If love were a feeling, it would come and it would go. If love were a thought, it would come and it would go, just like the appearances on this screen. If we're talking about true love, we're talking about the screen itself, presence itself, awareness itself. That's love, the one unchanging principle amidst the constant change of thoughts, sensations, feelings. And it's everything is embraced within this love. Every thought, even the most seemingly negative thought, just like in the sky doesn't mind if a very dark cloud appears in the sky, and it doesn't try and get rid of the cloud. It's not ashamed because that cloud has appeared. Just like this screen is not ashamed if a very dark scene appears in the movie.